Hi, I wanted to show my brachiation ladder that I made. I'm going to post some designs on the web along with this video. I modified Glenn Doman's model. He has a frame that's just huge. It uses 2x6s and it has a support that comes across the top on both sides. So you have this one solid frame that doesn't move. It's really hard to get in and out of places, and I wanted ours to be portable. I knew we weren't going to be living in the house for a long time. So I made the frames independently, and then the thing that gives it the sturdiness is this angle bracket here. I put a peg down through the hole here and a bolt down on this side, and it's actually pretty sturdy. It wobbles just a little bit, that's okay. And the dowels are 3/4 inch oak dowels. They're pretty strong. I couldn't hang on these. I'd probably break them. But for little kids, it's great. So I'm going to walk around. I'm going to show you just a little bit about it. We put these braces down here at 45 degrees. Screwed them in from both sides. So there's a screw that goes down through there, but also a screw that, if I can get the light. The light's not showing us very well. There's a couple screw holes there in that board going into that support. What that does is that helps us. This is a 2x6. That gives a really nice support base, and those little angle braces at the bottom really give it some, really make it sturdy on the bottom. And then to make it strong up at the top, we put this little angle bracket right here.
The holder.
Right here, the ladder I support this through. I just put a big bolt through. A nice big washer there. I don't know if we can see it in there. Nope. There's another washer. So I have a washer this size here, and then have a washer in between the two boards, and then this big bolt goes through. And you tighten that up pretty good, and it's pretty solid. The one tricky thing about this is right here, because this board ties into this real close. If we line it up like that, it doesn't quite match up there above, so we put these two boards together so it would line up on the outside edge. And I don't know if you can see that, if that helps at all. It was pretty easy to do that. They're just nailed. There's little tack nails in there. So I wanted to break it down and show you how to move it. For example, this one is angled up to the top. It's on its last peg. Having them angled up to the top gives you all the free access down here, which is great. But if you're going to make it, if you want the ladder any higher, you have to have these angled down. So anyway, I'm going to take it apart, and I'm going to raise it up to its highest level. I thought it might have been better actually to have it another foot higher. Just one more hole or two taller. It would have easily fit in the room, and then some kids that would maybe be a little taller would fit. But this one's fine. When Peter gets a little bigger and needs a taller one, we'll want to buy the bigger rungs and have them more spaced out anyway. So the way this works, these little pegs just slide out, and I like to sort of stick them here to make them easy to get at. And if you have a drill press, it makes these holes line up really well. We didn't. We just sort of hand drilled them, and it makes the holes really tight to get in and out. So there's that wrong. I'm moving it up, so I'm going to move these out of the way. Well, actually, okay, this has to go down. And I've got to pull this one out over here so that it's free to move. And then up.
What do I do? Sorry.
This is the trick. If you had a board that went across the top, it would be really, really easy to move the ladder because the top wouldn't move. I don't see that as a real big problem.
You want to do that on the other side first?
I need it on this side first, yeah. Okay, I need that. And then I've already put a peg, just the peg through that hole. By leaving that hole there, it helps me just slide this one in place. This one comes down, and the distance I did was 2 holes. Okay, so I skipped 2 holes, put this joint in, and then on this side we're going to come over and just do the same thing. So hi, so we had to take care of a kid. So anyway, I put this side back together. These frames, you have to remember to move them down before you put this end in first. Okay.
I'm driving.
Oh, Peter says he's driving. Okay. So these angle down. On this side, we had to drill holes far enough down that we could have run this brace down, which would let us put the ladder here. Or down here. We just did that just to add some extra support. I don't think you'd actually need to drill holes that far down. We did these ones 6 inches apart. The rungs are drilled 6 inches apart for length. For a bigger ladder, you would probably, the 2x4 would probably work, but if you were going to go 10 feet long, you would need a bigger board for sure. And we just got this mattress out. You can see it's about 6 to 8 inches too short to fit in between the ladder here. So if you made this ladder just an extra foot longer, that'd add maybe 2 more rungs. If you had made it a foot extra longer, then you could fit a bed under here. But that would only make it be 7 feet long, which wouldn't be too bad at all. And this height is the right height for about a 6-year-old. We had a 6-year-old try it out at this height, and it was just the right size for them. Yeah. So anyway, here's the brachiation ladder, and I'll have all the designs on there. Thank you for watching.